welcome into Lone Peak High School. Dusty Litzner with you for Lone Peak Boys Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. We apologize for technical issues that we've had trying to stream up tonight, but on KSLSports.com and on the Rewind Sports Network. Well, that first quarter will be put up for you in the archive on Rewind Sports Network. Bountiful 20, Lone Peak 13 on what's been the first quarter, obviously offensively for the Bountiful Braves, and for Lone Peak coming off a strong winter and probably Christmas season. The Swiget can't get that one to go. As our scoreboard will be up here just momentarily. As that ball's out of bounds into the back for Lone Peak with 7:26 left in the half.
Bountiful substitution, checking in number 2, Owen Galvin, replaces number 15, Zach Irie.
So here's Taylor. Taylor sends that ball to the corner, and we're back up top with Cam Swiget. Our first chance to see Cam Swiget this season. And excited to see him as he pulls for three here. Can't get it to go. And the rebound again to Lone Peak and knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay here with Lone Peak. With 7:04 left in the first half. 33 seconds on the shot clock. As Swiget pulls from the angle for three, short, and the rebound taken by Bountiful, but it was a foul on the rebound. And a foul to Swiget, his second. Oh, you see on that drive, Taylor took a shot and he's still down, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on Bountiful. Coach Mike Maxwell, longtime head coach and legendary head coach at Bountiful High School, still at the helm of the Bountiful program.
Also in for Bountiful, number 3, Danny
The foul, Danny Holland comes back on the floor for Coach Maxwell. As Tyler Amber hands back to Cam Swiget. Swiget in the corner, up top to Chamberlain Burgess. Now inside, nice move by Suarez. And Suarez with the bucket, 20-15 the score in favor of Bountiful. There's 6:15 on a rolling clock left in the half. That three won't go. Rebound to Lone Peak. And that shot won't drop. A rebound taken by Bountiful. That was Satuala. One of the outstanding football players at Bountiful as well. We're going to have a traveling violation before the shot. The shot went for Charlie Smith, but he traveled first. So 5:51 left in the half, and it's a 20-15 ball game. As Bountiful going to stay in full court pressure. This is Thompson Kramer. Kramer tries to send that back to Fotheringham, intercepted. And Holland, good for the dunk, blocked away by Fotheringham. Back into the hands of Bountiful, and the shot would not drop for Carson Smith. And then we're gonna have a foul after the rebound, or we go jump ball. It is jump ball, and it will be Lone Peak basketball after the outstanding hustle play by Luke Fotheringham. We got some, I think, blood or...
Checking in, number 2, Jason Burton. He replaces Jackson Taylor.
Might have been blood there on Taylor as he had to come off the floor. As that's Burton sent that ball through the hands of Tyler Amber. And now a timeout. So timeout taken. We'll be right back. You are watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. So out of the full timeout, it is Bountiful leading Lone Peak 20-15. 5:20 left in a rolling clock here in the first half. Dusty Lister with you. Excited to have you alongside us tonight. We've got a foul. The foul will be on Luke Fotheringham. So Carson Smith going to shoot 1-1. And that won't go. So free throw no good. It's up top is Burton. Amber now in the corner to Kramer. Amber tried to lob into Fotheringham. Nothing doing there. Turnover. Now quickly going the other way. On the drive, a little too sharp off the window by Stevenson. It's Fotheringham on the run. Fotheringham at the defender, Smith, no. Suarez misses the bunny after the board, goes back up, and then he's going to get a foul call. And that's going to put Suarez at the line for 2 free throws. There's a couple of bunnies just come off the iron there.
At the line, number 41, Jorge Suarez to shoot 2.
So Suarez to the line.
Substitution number 30. Payne Thompson, number 20, number 32, Charlie Smith checking in. Into the line, number 44, Chamberlain Burgess, number 13, Cameron Swiggett. They replace Jason Burton and Tyler Amber.
And the free throw good from Suarez, so it's 20-16. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. And again, apologize for the technical issues we're having tonight. Just the world of live streaming sometimes as that ball goes to the corner, tracked down by Satawala. This is Thane Thompson handing off to Danny Holland, lost the handle. Got it back, a little baseline jumper, won't go for Eyring. And they're gonna have a loose ball foul on Satawala. I don't know if I'm gonna call that on 15. That's on Zach Eyring, number 2 on Eyring. And now clock issue here.
Officials timeout. No Pete's timeout. Bountiful substitution. Number 2, Owen Garland replaces Zach Eyring.
As Fotheringham tried to drive, sends down back to Swiggett. Now to Kramer. On the drive, a nice finish there by Kramer. And it's a one possession game, 2-point game, 20-18, 3:30 left in the half. And we'll try to get all the technical stuff scored away during the break, but a shot will not go for Owen Galeman, the quarterback of the football team, as Swiggett sends that ball to Fotheringham. The 3 won't go. Shot clock still rolling at 25 seconds. Fotheringham, nice move to the rim and kissed it off the window, and we're tied at 20. So a 7-point deficit to start the quarter and a timeout taken by Coach Maxwell. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. So back after the timeout again. Apologize. We're trying to get that scoreboard up here as soon as we can. 20-20. It was a 20-13 lead at the end of the first quarter for Bountiful. But a 7-0 run here for the Lone Peak Knights, tying the game up. And that ball is stolen. The loose ball now picked up by Kramer. Give it to Swiggett in the corner. Cameron sends it back up top to Fotheringham. Looking inside to Suarez. 2:35 on a rolling clock. And there's a steal to Holland. Kramer giving chase. Holland with the dunk. Got blocked before by Fotheringham at the beginning of the quarter. But able to finish that one strong. And it's a 22-20 lead for Bountiful. Their first points of the quarter. Inside, Suarez lays that up and in. Tied up at 22. 2:10 left in the half. Stevenson sends it up top to Smith. Smith on the drive and the bucket. Carson Smith, the junior power forward. As Fotheringham goes inside to Suarez. Suarez sends out to Burgess. The sophomore Burgess goes base, sends out Fotheringham. Blocked on the three. Nice job at getting there, Charlie Smith for the block. 15 on the shot clock as Swiggett holds up top. Swiggett comes off the screen. Along the baseline, sends it out to Kramer with two at the horn. Three won't go. Suarez with the rebound. Swiggett baseline, Jay, yes. Tied at 24. First points of the night for Swiggett. As Stevenson takes the bump, can't get the shot to go. It'll be 2 free throws to Stevenson. First personal foul on Jorge Suarez.
Number 30, Jackson Taylor replaces Kramer.
As Jackson Taylor comes back on. That is the 8th team foul on the night. So it'll be free throws remaining minute 13 for Bountiful. Bountiful has 16 fouls, so it'll be free throws both ways for the last minute and change. So free throw good. 25-24. And now 26-24. Swiggett with the blow by down the lane. And Burgess touched it. Wave off the bucket. Chamberlain was trying to tip that in. Swiggett got the circus shot to drop, but it won't matter. So take off the bucket. As it's a 2-point ball game. And a chance for Bountiful to extend the lead. Remember, they led by 7 at the start of the quarter. Send over to Smith for 3. Long on the triple. Rebound to Fotheringham. .38 seconds left in the half. Taylor for 3. Jackson Taylor had to leave the game of the quarter with some blood on his arm. Knocks down the 3. 8 points in the quarter for the youngster Taylor. And a 1-point lead for the Knights. 20 seconds left in the half. Shot clock is off. Clock down to 15. Now to 10. Stevenson off the screen of Smith. Stevenson sends up top. It's Charlie Smith, hounded by Fotheringham. 2 seconds. 1 second at the horn. Stevenson can't get the 3 to go, and that'll do it for the first half. An outstanding quarter for the Knights as we go to the break. It is Lone Peak 27, Bountiful 26. You are watching Lone Peak Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Start of the third quarter, Dusty Litster with you. 27-26, the lead for Lone Peak. As that 3 won't go for Bountiful, but able to get the board sent out to Stevenson. Back into the corner. Holland, oh, nice 2-man game. And Smith, just for a second, I thought maybe he just kind of tugged that one. As Smith able to get that one to go, and it's 28. 28-27. And a +1 for Luke Fotheringham. Put him at the line, looking for the three-point play. Foul goes to Owen Geilman.
Luke shoots one.
So Fotheringham with the +1, and it's 30-28. Swing it along the baseline, no. Suarez backside board. Sends out for three. Luke Fotheringham having an outstanding third quarter. 6:40 on a rolling clock left in the third. And now a foul. Going on.
Jackson Taylor. His first personal, 13 foul.
Number 1.5 for Lone Peak. Three from Stevenson, no. Saved in, no. Out of bounds off of Smith. We'll go back to Lone Peak. 6:34 left in the third quarter. Can apologize with internet issues tonight, and that's kind of a big thing here for streaming. And so this entire game will be up on YouTube, on the Rewind Sports Network YouTube page. As there's Suarez along the baseline, series of moves, can't get it. And on the run now with Stevenson. Three in the corner, got it. Carson Smith knocks down the three, and it's a 2-point game. Inside Suarez, sends back out Fotheringham. He scored 6 straight for Lone Peak. Fotheringham brings it near side. Three from the corner, got it. Jackson Taylor knocks down the three, and another triple for the Lone Peak offense. Now needing some defensive stops. And side, that's Carson Smith getting the bucket. Three won't go. And now loose ball foul going to be called on Fotheringham on the rebound. Number 2 on Luke.
Night substitution number 33, Tyler Emery.
For all the U fans out there, I will do my best not to call him Cole, but it could happen. So that one won't. We're sent up top to Stevenson. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevenson step back on Swiggett. Got it. Tied up at, or pardon me, puts it 36-35. Swiggett to the rim. Jackknife it up and in. Cam Swiggett, we know he can get it going offensively. Didn't find out why Staley's not playing tonight. Haven't seen Isaac Staley. That ball goes out of bounds and it'll go back, or actually rather will stay here with Bountiful. 38-35, 4:26 left in the third quarter. In the first home game of 2023 for Lone Peak. Send that ball inside. Jump hook won't go. Tip back up and in by Zach Eyring. 1-point ball game, 38-37. 4:05 left in the third quarter. Find that ball inside, and Chamberlain Burgess puts the lead back to 40 for Lone Peak. That ball tipped away and taken now by Swiggett. Swiggett on the run, right to the rim. And Swiggett makes it a 5-point Lone Peak lead. Lone Peak trailed at the end of one, 20-13. And they have played outstanding basketball since the start of the second quarter. And that rhythm is carried over here in the third. Fotheringham, right to the rim. Let's see if Mike Maxwell takes a timeout. 3:20 left in the third. And actually it's going to slow things up here, Stevenson. Up top of Smith. Smith for three, lips out, rebound taken by Burgess. Here comes Cam Swiggett. Swiggett right to the rim again, blocked from behind by Holland. That ball saved in and taken by Bountiful. On the run with Stevenson. And now I'll have a foul. It's going to go on Swiggett. That'll be number 3.
Third personal, 13 foul. Lone Peak substitution number 24, Thompson Kramer. He replaces Cameron Swiggett. Redhawks to inbound.
So they'll inbound into the backcourt here to Stevenson. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Two minutes and 35 seconds left in the third. And that ball out of bounds, and we will stay here. Bountiful, we're going to apologize for the broadcast advantage we got here. And had a few people already set up, so had to switch sides. And students showing up, so we're never going to complain when students get here. One of our favorite plays of all time was Frank Jackson dunking on Lehigh, and called it from this exact spot. So lots of good juju here. Holland fouled coming off that screen. That foul's going to be charged to Lone Peak's number 14, Luke Lillen, or pardon me, on 14 for Lone Peak. That is, actually it's called on Chamberlain, 44, Chamberlain Burgess. Again, we're going to apologize for internet issues and things. A lot of things we can control, and the internet is not one of them. And so we're going to apologize for the in and out of the stream tonight. As on the drive is Stevenson. So 44-39. Fotheringham goes into the corner, now heads base, sends back up top. Nice pass from Taylor to Suarez. Three on the way from Kramer is good. Big three for Kramer. Back on the other end, and it's Smith going to the rack. Carson Smith with the bucket. And racing back down the floor is Lone Peak. That ball is out of bounds. And a turnover on the Knights. And we'll go back to Bountiful with 1:26 left in the third quarter. Stevenson holds up top. 13 on the shot clock. 1 minute left in the third. Stevenson cut off. Got around the defender. Oh, late bail on that foul on the baseline here to Tyler Amber. Probably Amberry. Gotta love when the official program cuts off a letter, but foul on Amberry off the inbound. Stevenson, no. And Suarez tips it into the hands of Kramer. offense. Not only is the offense picked up for the Knights, but the defense, which is usually the case and when you start playing better basketball, is you got to take care of it on the defensive side of the floor. Looking inside to Suarez, Kramer with 35 seconds. Shot clock down to 18. Taylor, nice pass to Suarez. Couldn't get it on the adjustment on the shot. Wave off the bucket. The foul will be on the shot. It'll be 2 free throws for Jorge Suarez. So 2 free throws here to Suarez. And got both free throws at Suarez. 49-41. 20 seconds left in the third. Holland rises, can't get the jumper to fall. 13 on the game clock. Shot clock's off, down to 10 seconds. Kramer with 5. 3 seconds. Sends out to Fotheringham. He has to save it in, and that'll do for the third quarter. We go to the fourth. Lone Peak 49, Bountiful 41. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. And welcome back into Lone Peak High School. We've been fighting this stream all night long. We apologize. We've had internet issues, all kinds of stuff. Student section right in front of us. So start of the fourth quarter is Lone Peak 49, Bountiful 41. And hopefully we'll be able to figure some things out. And we're at the mercy of internet. So you can catch this full game. We've recorded the whole thing. It'll be up on YouTube at Rewind Sports Network on YouTube. Again, that's Rewind Sports Network on YouTube. We'll have the complete game. But we got a good one here. 8-point lead for Lone Peak is on the drive as Kramer fouled on the floor. That'll only be the third team foul on Bountiful. The foul goes to Holland. And number 3 on Holland. That's something to keep track of. The inbound into Suarez. Can't get it to go. Lips out. On the drive is Stevenson. No. And now quick back down the floor with Lone Peak. Lone Peak offense found its rhythm at the end of the first quarter. Only scored 13 points in the first. It was 20-13 Bountiful. And then Lone Peak went on a run. As that 3 won't go. Rebound taken by Smith. Carson on the push. 15 points for Carson Smith. And there's a steal. Errant pass taken by Taylor. Taylor pulls short on the straightaway 3. And back down the floor with Bountiful and Coach Maxwell. And a steal. Here comes Taylor. Taylor right to the rim and got it to go. Kept Smith on his hip. And Taylor with the bucket. The young man has been outstanding this season for Lone Peak. Send that ball to the corner to Smith. And Jackson Taylor, just a sophomore with the block there. Stevenson wanted to call, not going to get it. Eyring and Crane will come back on for Coach Maxwell. And then a timeout taken by Coach Maxwell. So timeout on the floor. And we'll be right back. 6:17 left in the fourth quarter and a 10-point lead for Lone Peak. Dusty Lister with you. As that shot won't go for Smith as that goes out of bounds. And they'll stay here with Bountiful. Again, we apologize for the issues we've had on the stream, and another quick timeout here for Lone Peak, and we'll be right back. 6:12 left in the fourth quarter. Bounce basketball on the baseline. Got that inbound into Carson Smith. Send to the corner. Three on the way and good. That's Eyring for three. And a welcome sign for Coach Maxwell. Has quickly come back the other way. Swiggett sends over to Fotheringham. Drop that ball inside to Suarez. Suarez goes back up top to Swiggett. Probably that's Fotheringham. Blue cut off. Leaves the ball in the corner to Suarez. Up top now, Swiggett. We know that the screen's a little fuzzy, folks. We're trying to make sure you can have the stream, but continues to go in and out. As that shot won't go. And out of bounds off of Lone Peak. So there's a steal. Come back the other way. Three, no. And that ball is out of bounds. Knight basketball with 5:07 left. 51-44, 5:07 left in the fourth. So Fotheringham backs things out. 30 on the shot clock, 5 minutes left in the game. Fotheringham, nice defense from Eyring, sends out to Swiggett. Chamberlain Burgess. Now Suarez, 13 on the shot clock, down to 10. Burton lost his footing, goes to the floor, turnover. And it'll go back to Bountiful with 4:39 left in the fourth quarter. We talked about it. Bountiful scored 20 points in the first quarter. They've scored 21 since. On the drive, Smith. Little jump hook too strong and a rebound to Burgess on the run. I mean, mention the fact it's a battle of the Utah basketball coaching staff. Coach Smith, his son is Cameron Smith, and Chamberlain, the nephew of Coach Burgess. As Suarez is fouled after a series of moves. Fourth personal foul. That's the fourth personal foul on Bountiful's number 2, Owen Geilman. So I mentioned Geilman, the quarterback of the football team. Lost a heartbreaking game to Orem in the quarterfinals. They had a spectacular year, another region championship for Coach Freck. So Geilman comes off the floor along with Tanner Crane. As Suarez goes 1 of 2 from the stripe. 8-point advantage for Lone Peak. Back the other way. This is Smith over to Carson Smith. On the angle with Stevenson. Stevenson with the blow by. A little too strong off the window. Swing it on the run. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Errant pass taken by Smith. Cameron into the corner, Stevenson. Charlie Smith sends out 3 from Holland. Got it. 5-point ball game. Big time 3 from Holland. Three minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation. Burgess into the corner to Suarez. Jorge lips out the 3. Student section wanted that one. Come back quickly. Charlie Smith all the way to the rim. And it's a 3-point game. An 8-0 run from the Bountiful basketball team. Burton sends out to Swiggett. Timeout taken by Coach Ross. 2:52 left in the fourth quarter. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. So Lone Peak inbound with 2:52 left in the fourth quarter. Again, Dusty Litster with you here. Apologize, the live stream did not work, but you're going to have it all right here on the archive as there is Suarez. Cut off, sends that ball back out to Swiggett. And an offensive foul on the screen to Chamberlain Burgess. So missed opportunity there for the Knights to extend the lead. And Bountiful has a chance to tie or get within one. As the baseline J is good by Charlie Smith, and it's a 1-point ball game, 52-51. Swiggett up top, he's got 6 on the night. Luke Fotheringham's gone a little quiet since his spurt in the third quarter. Swiggett sends out to Taylor. Taylor sends into the corner, Fotheringham. 4-3! The youngster Taylor keeps his eyes up, finds Fotheringham, who's been absolutely clutch tonight, and now the defense gets a turnover, and it goes back to Lone Peak.
Powerful substitution number 1, Tanner Crane replaces number 32, Charlie Smith.
So Taylor inbound that one in the backcourt here to Swiggett. Swiggett on the drive. Sends out to Burgess. Back inside, Suarez. Extra passes leading to the extension of the lead here for Lone Peak. A quick 5-point spurt when the lead got cut down to 1. Smith cut off at the rim by Burgess traveling. Smith got stuck. He had an idea of where he wanted to go and got stuck. Turns the ball over. And the defense from Lone Peak, that's as big as the story as the offense here in the last little bit. The defense able to get a couple stops. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Swiggett has that one turned over. Nice job there by Smith. Crane. Minute 18 down to minute 15 left of this game. Stevenson back rims the 3, rebound to Eyring. And Eyring fouled after the rebound. And that's a big foul because it's going to put Bountiful in the bonus. And that'll be 1-on-1 free throws coming to Eyring with 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Number 2 on Taylor. And the 7th team foul on the Knights. And this is the front end of 1-on-1. Here comes Lone Peak. Fotheringham, right to the rim, plus 1! The foul to Smith, the hoop and the harm to Fotheringham, and the senior. 2 huge buckets in the fourth quarter, hit the 3, and now looking for the old school 3, and potentially sealing this game for Lone Peak. Not out of the woods yet, up 8, to make it 9 with the free throw. And he does. So free throw good. 1:05 on a rolling clock left in the fourth quarter. Down to 1 minute left in regulation. Holland off on the 3. Rebound to Fotheringham. Yeah, and the defense getting stops and turnovers as Taylor got Eyring backpedaling. Gives up to Suarez. And the foul will be charged to Smith. That's going to put Jorge Suarez at the line for 1-on-1. As that is the 8th team foul. Probably 16 foul on Bountiful. Quickly into Suarez. 45 seconds left in the 4:30 on the shot clock. Lone Peak doesn't have to be in a hurry at all. As now the foul to Eyring. Going to put Fotheringham at the line with 41 seconds even remaining in the fourth quarter. Talking about Luke Fotheringham, he had a 6-point spurt in the third to give and extend the lead to Lone Peak. Talk about the 6-point spurt here in the fourth. They get a 7. Hit the 3, had the +1, and got it to go. Then hits the front end a 1-and-1 as Coach Maxwell takes a timeout. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter and a 10-point lead for Lone Peak. You're watching Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back in. Start of the fourth, or pardon me, not start of the fourth. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. As this Lone Peak team, they were slow out the gate. It's a young team. Played a tough schedule to start the year, but they're starting to find their legs, and always nice to welcome back Cam Swiggett and other guys who got a lot of experience from a year ago. Had a good tournament during the holiday break. Did lose to Cypress in a championship of their tournament. Cypress is a good basketball team, as you've gotten to know if you're a Lone Peak fan. But at the line is Luke Fotheringham. Hits both of his free throws, and so it is 62-51. Remember, Lone Peak was up 11 points, and Bountiful went on an 10-0 run to cut this game to 52-51. Since that point, a 10-0 run for Lone Peak. Stevenson sticks with it, gets the bucket, and now the timeout to Coach Maxwell. So 62-53 with 23.2 seconds left. Gives us a chance to remind you to watch our videos this weekend. And we've got our awards video came out this week for football, 5A and 6A. You get to find out who won Mr. Rewind. And then we'll be getting our Rural Awards show done here pretty soon as well, with our Player of the Year, our Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year from 4A through 1A. But congratulations to Jackson Brousseau, our recipient of our 2022 Mr. Rewind Award. 6A Offensive Player of the Year, Take Care out of Corner Canyon. Defensive Player of the Year went to Smith Snowden, the future Utah Ute. And 6A Coach of the Year to Daniel Coates of Farmington. And then 6A Most Unheralded Player of the Year, Carson Sudbury out of Bingham. 5A Offensive Player of the Year. Well, we'll get to that a little bit later. We come back, 23 seconds left. Again, go check out those videos on KSLSports.com or on the YouTube page, KSL Sports. 23.2 seconds left in regulation. Lone Peak's got this one pretty much all sewn up. I think there was a Paul Millsap-like run here for Lone Peak. Or pardon me, for Bountiful. So 21 seconds left. As Crane comes off the floor after his 5th personal foul. And 1-on-1 free throws for Taylor, and he got the first. Has one more. 64-53. That's 15 points for Taylor. As Smith on the drive is fouled, and the irony is the Lone Peak didn't need to guard it at all, but that's going to put Smith at the line. Been sitting on 15 points since early in the third. And Smith misses the front end of 1-on-1. Eyring with the rebound and lost it. Clock is not started in the building. There he goes. There's an additional 5 seconds into this game. Shot clock is off, but it doesn't matter. It was a tough first quarter for Lone Peak, but they came back to get a win. Down 20-13 at the end of one. But come back to get this one, 64-63. Nice win for Coach Ross and the Knights to get ready for Region 4 play. We're going to remind you that every game of Lone Peak basketball will be right here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Again, our final score, Lone Peak 64, Bountiful 53. Your Heidemann Associates Player of the Game, that's easy. Luke Fotheringham, 18 points on the night. Big 18 points to boot. Had an outstanding night, but he is easily our Heidemann Associates Player of the Game. For Mike Christensen, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Lone Peak Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.